welcome to the Friday Woo Crew. I got Iagra and Argok with us.
Oh my god, it's
yeah.
frickin' Friday. 3 weeks later. Holy fucking shit.
Well, 2/3 of it was your fault, so.
No.
Yes, it was.
I was here last week, so I was only gone for 2 weeks.
Hey, Argok, do me a favor. What's 3 minus 2?
Argok's winning.
Okay. Anyway.
Was it any?
Hello, Wolf. Hello,
none of it was my fault.
Kabasagi. No, it was 2 weeks of Argok not being able to, and then 1 week of me having a mental breakdown. So thanks, Argok.
I didn't say anything. You did.
All right.
And I was gay camping. That
Argok
counts.
is here.
I know. I'm not getting camped.
Multiplayer.
Let's all give Reppin and
Okay.
Argok hugs in chat. Because we've missed them. Shall we?
We have missed me. Thanks, everyone.
Welcome in,
Wolf,
Kappa and Wolf.
I appreciate the bit, Wolf. I appreciate the bit. You know what I do have left over from gay camping, though? Good Boy vodka. So I'll be having some of that in my Dr. Pepper today.
We looked for Good Boy Vodka's not available where we are.
Because Good Boy's only available for good boys. And that's Argok.
Anyway, the server's up.
I should
Oh,
probably
server's up? God damn it. Now I gotta
obfuscate.
block out your screen.
And
I think Heroes of the Underdark will be
That
the last ever
is-
Nice campaign.
not where
That's
my
not even a
fingers
little true.
belong. Da, da,
This is
da, da, 15.
Oh, well, thank you, Wolf. Speaking of support, Kabasagi, thank you for the 15 stream streak. You misplaced your undies, and I'm okay with that.
Don't worry, Kappa. We'll find them.
Wait, I
We
have a
won't give
question.
them
Am I supposed to
back,
go off
but
the
we'll find
character
them.
list? I have 200,000 more experience on my character list, Argok. Than,
No, you load the one from the server.
Oh, then why am I leveled so much higher on the other one?
I wouldn't be worried about it. It's gonna be fine.
I'm a little worried about it. I mean, I'm not that worried about it, obviously. But I'm a little worried about it.
I am wearing
I'm here.
shiny golden armor.
I'm the only one here.
No, I'm here. Yeah, we're all
I'm
here.
resting. I'm resting. Uh-oh. I
don't
don't
know
see
where
you.
you are. Did you load from your character sheet?
No.
Okay, something's wrong. You're in Shaori's Fell.
Okay, so I'm gonna load for my character sheet. I will see you there.
Okay, try that, I guess.
That's probably why I had so much more experience.
Whoever finds him gets him for the weekend. Then I'm gonna look for him.
Oh, hell yeah! That's a great game. Do that.
Don't look for mine. Mine are probably all sweaty from being out and about all day.
Oh, wait,
Hey,
the underwear? I thought we were talking about whoever finds the Argok gets it for the weekend.
No, the underwear.
Oh,
Yeah, he was streaking.
that's well.
Well, you
I
can't
know,
s-
but-
you can't streak with your underwear on. I mean, you could, but it wouldn't really be the same.
Am I here? Nope.
Hey, Belgian Ruffles, welcome in.
I'm still
Hey,
in
Belgian.
the tower with the.
How you doing tonight?
Are you guys outside here?
Nope.
In Fell Castle?
Nope.
No, we are.
Hey, Zach.
What is this place?
Can I teleport to you in some way?
No, you cannot.
Well, how do I get to you?
Um,
Welcome.
You were
Zach.
with us.
Are you loading the correct character? Like, I had to dig to find mine.
I'm on, like,
Motherfucker.
Try Player, Internet Game, Favorites, Chapter 2.
We are Neverwintering. Zach, how are you?
Hi, Zach.
So if I just pick, I'm on 75, 76. How about if I just go back one?
Pick
Like,
the biggest number.
Yeah.
I did, no, I can't do that now because that's 78 and that's definitely not it. Because if I do
mean,
that,
Loading from
okay.
the server should work.
No, I load into the room with the pillars.
Yeah, you're in Shaori's Fell. Okay, fine. Let me try a different save file. Hang on.
Okay, I'll exit to main menu.
This is 3 minutes prior to where we were.
I would like to point out this is not my fault.
Okay, I loaded the game.
Okay.
Finishing up a Kobold comic. Ooh, I can't wait to see it, Zach.
Oh, where am I going?
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna load. I will load this save.
Oh, this is like right before
Play.
where we were. Okay.
Okay. Okay, this seems more correct. The upper ruins?
There he is.
Oh, yep, I hear you.
Hell yeah! Okay.
And
So,
we loaded it stinky just like normal.
Okay.
here we
I would say
are.
maybe do another
Hooray!
save just to be on the safe side.
I will save character. Save character successfully.
Okay, I did
All
that
right.
too.
I'm so successful.
I'm gonna pull up my walkthrough. Hang on. But hello, everybody. How are we doing today?
Work needs
I'm
another
doing
nap.
fabulous, but apparently it's not about me, so. I'm glad you're enjoying the nips, Zach.
Yay.
Gosh, you know what?
Yes.
I miss
Yes, Zach.
nips. I loved it. In high
you.
school, I would nibble
my
on my
God,
nips
Zach.
all the time. Do any of you
God.
remember nips? They were delicious
know it.
caramel treats.
got-
Oh, you're on a private server for WoW? Nice.
You got about halfway through that statement before I realized that was some type of cracker.
No, it was a candy. It was
Oh,
like
was it?
a hard caramel candy.
Oh, we're in
Oh.
the Maker Ruins. Okay, that's where we are.
Thank you, Zach. I appreciate that you understand me.
Did
Dunkaroos!
we-
I love
I remember
I
Dunkaroos!
love
Dunkaroos.
Dunkaroos.
Were you a chocolate Dunkaroo boy or a vanilla Dunkaroo with the fancy rainbow sprinkles, Zach? You can guess
Love
which one I like.
Dunkaroos.
Both? You have to pick one, though. You have to pick a Dunkaroo.
I don't know, Argok. I don't remember them making an annoying flavor.
I think it's perfectly okay to
you
swing
talking?
multiple ways when it comes to your Dunkaroo enjoyment.
I don't remember if we went to the control room. I'm gonna check.
Wait, what?
I don't remember if we went into the control room or not. I think we did. Yeah, there's a bunch of dead stuff in here.
Okay.
Do we want it? Oh, right, my zombie. I have one of those, still.
Yeah, this is where I did the code thing. Remember the numbers that were floating?
Yeah, the Code Lyoko.
Um,
We did this.
okay.
Oh, we
Yep,
have to redo this?
Nope. I'm just regathering our trail.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure where we... Oh, jeez, that zombie scared me. I thought it was an enemy, but then I saw it was wiggling funny, and it was like, oh, okay, that's not normal? Oh, that's because it's
my
Ardvarks.
Don't pick on my zombie because he wiggles funny. Some
So there
people
was
go to the right, some people go to the left, and some people wiggle funny. Let's not be judgy.
There was a suit of armor in here, right?
That golden armor that I'm currently wearing, I think. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
I
there was
think
the fancy
so.
armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Find the secret lever behind the pillar to disable the trap around. Okay, yes, we did that. Yes, we collected the helmet and the searing armor. Okay, so the last thing on this floor that's important is over here.
I know, Zach. I mean, I would eat the chocolate Dunkaroos, but I clearly like the ones with the little rainbow chunks in it. Because those little rainbow chunks, those were definitely food.
Did we take a mithril statue from this room?
Nope,
Either
there's
one
a
of you have a
bar
mithril statue?
Oh my god, I have to check my inventory. I don't
Yes,
think
Argok,
I
you have
was
to play the
collecting it.
fucking game.
I don't think I was checking it or taking the things in this. I was taking a back seat in this episode because...
I have a golem head, a golem right hand. Here we go. I've got the mithril statue in my inventory.
There we
Okay.
go.
I've also got a
All right,
golden rod.
Wolf. Enjoy your night, buddy.
Read into that what you will.
Wiggle, wiggle.
What are
I
we
don't wiggle
doing?
funny. That's a zombie.
Oh, I thank you for the alert. Well, and what? Even the... It was cardboard I was cardboard
Oh,
garbage.
pita bread pizza, Lunchables? Yeah. I remember Lunchables.
They still
Okay,
make
I think,
them. They're
I think
still
this is
the
to the
same.
next floor. They're not the same anymore.
Ah, are you sure?
I'm sure. Oh, there was a
Had
room
one
near the
recently?
entrance that... There is a room near the entrance we didn't go in. Let me just check that out.
Okay.
I mean,
Head
this
back
one
for a
right
second.
here. Then I
Nope,
can
that's the
next
that's the exit.
Don't mind us, everybody. We're trying to
to.
remember
Oh my
where
God!
we
It's
left
a wolf.
off.
Who's a buddy? Hello,
Hey,
buddy wolf.
Buddy Wolf, how you doing?
Hey, buddy. How you doing tonight?
Hey, Locke.
Oh my God! Is
okay,
it the
well.
return?
Is he gonna manage it?
That's right.
Is he gonna do it?
I'm not interrupting. I'm allowing it to maybe happen.
He did it.
Oh my God!
Oh, he did it! A perfect triangle, and no Flocko to interrupt it.
Yeah. Or Saribot. Like
Or Sari.
yesterday.
Well, yeah, that's Locke being way too fucking early if Saribot interrupts it.
Why
How
are
you
we
doing,
split
buddy?
up? Why did we split the party?
We didn't
We're-
split the party. Just follow me.
Yeah, we were just
There's
trying to figure out
Niagara.
some things. I think we're
Yeah,
ready
we're-
to continue through here.
Yep, we're back on track.
Cool.
The pizza Lunchables used to have thicker pepperoni. I would imagine so. Things have changed in 20 years.
I have to say, of all the things you would think I would be keen to, the thickness of the pepperoni is
Oh.
not. What?
I got a cutscene.
Okay.
I did not.
I did not
Yep.
either.
Hang on,
There's
it's
flesh bones in here.
Rebellion will fail. Bow down to Agaz now, or be destroyed.
it's some armored
Agaz has no
people.
claim over
I
any
do
of
see their
us.
lyrics and
Like
hear them.
robots.
Follow him.
And
Agaz was
zombies?
appointed by the Maker. He must rule until the Maker returns.
Zombie.
The Maker is dead. Agaz rules only for Agaz. We will
Big
never
fucking
bow
floor.
down to him.
Okay, I guess
I'm
the
not moving forward,
golems
but
are
I
having
feel
a
like I
civil
should
dispute.
be.
Yeah, there's a
Oh.
fight going on.
That's fine.
Oh.
They'll hash it out.
Yeah, we can let them fight it out, I guess. Unless we want the experience.
They're not hostile to me, so
Oh, every single one of them is hostile to me.
okay.
Oh yeah, no, they're not hostile. I mean, I can drop a meteor swarm on them.
You're gonna have to right-click and attack them first.
Do we want to?
Otherwise, your spell won't do anything.
Do we want?
Well, it's a bunch
to,
of
though?
golems and flesh. It's metal golems versus flesh golems, so
Okay. Well,
they're kind of taking care of each other.
This is phenomenal gameplay, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, I like it when the enemies.
Well, Wolf is in.
Oh well.
Or Wolf is in.
Lock.
Lock.
Yeah, I guess we can.
They're badly
I guess we
wounded.
can stab a robot in the face.
There
look,
we go.
We finished him off. The
We're
swarm.
opportunists.
We did it.
Yes, whatever it
Tuna-
is.
Tuna-ists.
Opportunists.
Not
Okay,
tuna.
good time for a
Oh,
save.
like tuna. Tuna's gross.
I love tuna.
You would love tuna.
What I used
does
to
that
live with
mean?
made tuna.
I don't
melted.
know. What does it mean that you love tuna?
I like tuna. I reckon
we're
I'm pretty
quiet.
quiet. What?
Well,
I'm
I know
not
that I'm
being
fairly
quiet,
soft
bro.
spoken, but
I mean, Locke, they're in my yellow zone on my mixer.
The
What are you
yellow
listening on?
zone. Rippin',
Yeah.
what if we didn't want to be in your yellow zone?
you know,
Speakers?
let's just kind of leave that alone.
No, we're not gonna leave that alone, Niagara. I brought it up very specifically.
Fine, Argok, I'll piss on you. Let's go.
Excuse you.
not the wrong kind of yellow zone.
What?
Filters. I will increase the gain again, but they are at the
Increase our-
recommended volume level.
Increase our gains. We need those
Okay.
gains.
We have some orc
I
games
also
going
do-
on here.
Salmon is pretty good.
Oh, I
Zach,
love
I'll be
salmon.
honest.
Salmon's my favorite seafood. Like
Salmon's
not
really good.
outside of sushi.
Salmon is the only fish that I will eat.
Didn't know
Locke,
Argok
you
was
really
into
didn't
that.
think Argok was
Oh,
into
get
that. He
out of
chooses-
here, Locke.
Locke, he chooses yellow features because because it indicates a willingness to be pissed on.
Excuse you.
that's
Argok has a
saying,
yellow and he
"You
loves
could
the color.
know, but not know to being pissed on. Argok, I have conversation history that tells me why you chose a yellow accent for your drone hood.
Hey, that's a choice that I made because I love yellow.
Yeah, I bet you
Okay.
do love the yellow, you freak.
Well,
So
I'm gonna
it matches my shorts.
I'm going to just kind of go on record saying that the yellow armor, the golden armor that I'm wearing right now, is not necessarily indicative of anything. It's just best in slot at the moment.
I'm just saying that this little orbiting thing that orbits around me has nothing to do with anything, but maybe it does. Wink, wink.
Okay, so we're gonna go east first.
I know. Tell me about it, Zach.
I'm not kink shaming. Who's kink shaming, Zach? I can call him a freak without kink shaming him. Like, I think he's a freak.
He thinks it's
He
it
says
for different
he says
reasons.
so lovingly, right?
Oh, watch out! There's a trap.
Lovingly.
Sure. Let's go with that. Ow!
Well,
Ow!
I need that. Those are my hit points.
Wow.
I lost like
I expect healing
19
for
of
that.
them.
you rest.
Me,
dumb bitch.
Flacco. And what do you mean, Zach?
I kind
I'm
of
gonna back
forgot
up
we
and
have to
rest.
like actually look for traps.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of
Well,
following
I
you guys,
mean,
and
I'm
I
going-
forgot. I should be in like search mode.
Zach,
You
stop
know,
spreading lies. I am not
Rep
anti-pissed.
is just not as he's just not as free and open as the rest of us. But it's okay. We love him anyway.
so funny. Free and open.
Where did you go? Did you go outside?
If you'd stopped accusing me of things I'm not, you would have heard me say I went back up a floor.
Oh, I didn't need to. You just go to the stairs. Flacco, I don't think you know quite what you're talking about, but I appreciate you interjecting.
I'm not shaming anybody. I think kinks are cool.
I just
So
have
that's
good boy
consensual.
vodka. That's all I'm saying. And apparently they don't sell it where Rep lives, because Rep and Locke are apparently not good boys.
You hear that, Locke? He called you not a good boy.
Well, get the good boy vodka then.
Kepasagi. Listen, you don't... For chat out there, you don't have to be into the same things that I or Argok might be into.
Oh look, friends. Hang on.
Golems.
Wait, I have to summon some shit.
You're sort of in the way. I can't get in the room.
Why can't I summon my
Sorry, let me
skeleton?
see if I can.
Okay.
Well, now I can't
You
because
go ahead and
Locke's
take
in the
all the
way.
fight.
I'm still summoning, so it's okay.
That's all good. Like these things are
Locke,
nearly
I
dead.
will send you a good boy beverage.
Yeah, Locke is being a good
It's
boy
actually
in
very
battle.
smooth. I will be very honest, it is actually very smooth and you barely taste it. It is an unhealthy additive to a Dr. Pepper. Because I will not notice that it is a thing.
I scoop.
I don't
There.
love vodka, but I like mixing it is the only way I can have it.
Oh, I barely taste
can't
it.
do
It
straight
has like
vodka.
no, it's like filtered 6 times. 6 times filtered. I really just think the good boy is more like weakling level, but I do love it. Alright, can I open
Oh,
this
there's
thing?
a big golem fight in here. I'm gonna pull him out. I'm gonna pull him out. I'm gonna pull him out.
The golem's left leg, do you want that?
Probably.
Oh look, they're fighting each other. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna carry the golem leg. There's a golem leg in here, come get it!
I'm not hungry.
Oh, you need it! Ooh, Pixie, can you get this door while we're waiting? I'll talk to Ratatouille over here. This rat is
Flacco,
one of
you
the
are
many
not forever
scavengers in the
single.
dungeon.
Why are these bronze golems like against the wall like
Oh.
this?
Golem right leg over here in the chest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hang
It's
on. I'll pick these up.
symbolic of shenanigans.
Let me move this statue over here. Excuse me, over here. Golem right leg. Okay, so I've got a
Flacco,
right
you don't
hand.
underestimate your own power to not be forever single.
Flacco, I have faith in you.
Where was left leg?
I don't know.
I mean, if it's any consolation, Argok found someone, so...
Argok,
It could be what?
where's the left leg?
In the chest.
What chest?
The chest in this room.
What chest in this room?
This one.
I don't see one.
I
I
don't
literally
see
don't
that.
see it.
It's invisible.
You
for
don't
me.
see this chest?
No, seriously, I hear you opening it, but it's gone.
Yeah, I hear it as well. but
Okay,
it's
well,
gone.
I have the left leg, so who wants to trade me? Cause
Give it to
Give it to me.
Iagra.
give it to me. Don't.
Thank you. I guess.
Don't eat the legs.
But they taste like chicken.
I like the drumsticks.
I suspect they wouldn't.
What?
Well, no,
golem
they
legs
do look
don't
kind of
taste
like they're
chicken?
made out of metal.
Yeah.
Are we going forward?
Yeah, forward.
Ah,
Are
no,
we going down
stupid
the
door.
shaft, or are we spreading the
Going
web?
down the shaft.
Wait, I'm
Check
having
out the
trouble
balls, now it's time for the
manipulating
shaft.
doors. Okay. I am missing
This setup
hand.
does look very aggressively like
Funicular?
genitalia. Yeah.
So if there's a left.
Oh god,
hand,
it's a little
I
to
don't
the
have
left, but that's okay.
it. Oops.
It's okay.
Nope, dang it.
It's okay,
Roll
Kurt.
in your-
Hate you.
It is. Yeah, it is true. Some prefer it. A shimmering apparition of a Dugar stands in the center of the room. As you enter, he slowly turns to face you. What is this? Someone come to my cell. You're no golem. I can't
a
see
cell.
that much. You're a real person, just like me. I mean, just like I used to be. To the left, to the left. All of your shit in the box to the left.
You
This
must not
bitch
know
don't know
about
about me. This bitch don't know about me.
That's not how the song goes.
I know, but I think that part of the song could have been written better. I love Beyonce, but I can have another you in a minute. Like, there are some parts to those lyrics they
And
could
have
have been
another
better.
you in a minute.
Yeah, I hate that. I could have another you any minute should be how it goes. But anyway, I digress from the Queen Bee's hit single To the Left.
You must not know about me.
You must not know about me. Okay. To punish me, he disintegrated my body and bound my spirit to this room, making a prison for all eternity. A fitting
Oh, thank you.
punishment for my imagined crimes, at least in his rotting mind. So you're a freaking ghost? I'm not a ghost
Man,
in the normal
I want-
sense. I have
I want to try
consciousness,
Stockade so bad.
but no real substance. Sign me up. I'm trapped forever in a state between. But if it's got to be a public stockade, is all I'm saying. State between life and death, unable to leave this room. For 5 centuries, I've been trapped here. But now that you've come, I have a chance to escape. How will you escape?
Vivi,
the
why
maker
do you make
of
mini reps
prison
say the
unit.
most cursed shit possible? Ooh, wall shackles.
I didn't realize that was a mini rep thing.
Yeah, we don't get the mini rep. That's the one downside to streaming with repping is you don't get the mini rep shenanigans.
And stare caught you off guard. Oh, me staring at the camera like office style? Yeah.
The key made to my escape is a small stone known as the soul gem. Are we gonna put his soul in a gem? We need to bring him a soul gem so we can smuggle him out.
Maybe it's a crystallized soul that has been faceted and turned into a gem.
This is a good cell. There's 3 sets of wall shackles. There's this little like
We have to find a pedestal.
key shackle thing. It's right behind him, dude. Look with your fucking eyes.
Really? It's this easy? What kind of bullshit is that? We don't even have to go anywhere for it?
I'm checking out the dungeon furniture.
Give him the soul gem. Ah, the spirit takes the gem from me. Thank you, Surfacer. The spirit begins to shimmer as the spell binding him begins to unveil. The password is Dragulsa. That's Elga's
Zach.
third backwards.
It's not cursed to appreciate good furniture.
Well, Zach, there is a little bit of...
Ooh, wow. If you already make mini reps say the most cursed shit possible, 3 seconds later, repping, ooh, wall shackles. I don't know. Is that cursed?
I don't think it's cursed.
No, the guy was cursed who was in here.
I mean, this room can contain 5 prisoners, at least.
Yeah, but... What about my privacy?
Who cares? You don't get privacy. You're a fucking prisoner.
But I need my privacy.
Then don't be a prisoner. Like, this
I'm
one looks fun.
not.
This looks like it stretches your arms out pretty, like, long ways. It's like, these are classic wall shackles. You, like, sit on the ground with your arms up a little bit. This one, you're, like, almost like crucified T-pose.
Yeah, that kind of thing would kind of grab my
yes.
shoulders.
That's what I always say. You know what I need to do today? I need to reenact the crucifixion.
There we go.
Of
I
our
love-
Lord and
I
Savior,
love-
David Bowie.
I love songs as in spoken version by Mini Rip. Okay, we got the password. I guess the next place we should go is north.
Yeah. North, I love North. King in the North.
By
I
the
love
way,
how we don't have to fight anything.
should we,
Episode, you said you're
like,
taking notes.
be
What about dungeon
detecting
furniture?
traps or...
You go ahead.
Okay, these are all just...
Kawasaki, I can
talking
talk
to-
about.
Oh
King for hours.
God! Get behind! Wait, get behind these guys. Come on, guys, you fight the clay golem or whatever. Why are they all attacking you?
Because
They're
they're
attacking-
hostile.
Yeah, they're. Are
At
they
least
not
they are to
hostile
me.
you?
They're hostile
Nope,
to me.
they are not. They're not to me.
You gotta right click and attack them.
I don't want to attack them. They're friends.
Okay, then don't contribute to the game at all like normal.
Oh, I'll contribute. Welcome to hell, bitches!
Well, at least none of those rocks hit me.
The meteor storm! Like William Shatner, yeah!
How many times can you cast that?
I love a good speaking album by
I'm guessing 2 most.
William. What's his middle name? William Roderick Shatner. I feel like his middle name is equally.
No, that's Hillary. Hillary Rod.
That's Rodham. That's Hillary Rodham Clinton. Don't put some respect on that name.
No. His middle name is a dramatic pause. So his name is William Shatner.
William Shatner.
Yes. His most dramatic pause.
Oh, look, a torso.
Don't besmirch H-Dog. Oh, H-Dog. If only you were more popular and more beloved,
Lab
life
notes.
would have been so different.
A fire opal. There is.
Oh, I have a wand of fireball. Does anybody need a wand of fireball? I have one. I will use it. I just want to know if anybody needs
I don't have use magic device.
I do. I don't know
Then
whether or not I can use it until I hold it.
I will maintain the rod of fireball.
Okay, Argok, have you looked at these scrolls to determine if you can scribe them?
Zach 3? Why'd you call him
Where
Zach
did these
3?
come from? I will take all of them and see if I can scribe them.
Okay.
Learn. You can only learn arcane spells. I can't learn that one, but I can use them. Can you use them if I can't scribe them?
Yes.
Do you want them back? I can give them to you if you'd like them.
Yeah, you can just hand over whichever ones you can't use.
Oink, oink, oink.
I mean, I can use them all, but I can't scribe.
Oink, oink, oink to you, Zir. Thank you for 16-month resub.
Oh my god, it's the Zir.
Biggie, 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 piggy, piggy, biggie, piggy.
Piggy, 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 can't you see? Something, something, pigify me. That's a song, right?
I am moving body parts around in my inventory.
What are you doing this weekend, Zir? Are you doing any streaming?
Oh my god. My dryer is
That's
so
so
loud.
true. You are biggie, big. Biggie, biggie, biggie.
And
Oh, okay. Oh, let me hit accept again.
Oh, there's a
There
thing
we
in
go.
there. Please don't talk to me. No, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
Jared, why not? Talk to the thing, Rippin.
This golem approaches you cautiously. It's quite obvious it isn't hostile. We
Oh,
have no
well,
further need
don't
of your
kill
weapons, creature of flesh. We have no wish to do battle with you. Agaz wishes there to be peace.
I
What
wish
are you
to do
talking
battle.
about? Agaz, the Maker's anointed, has recognized your strength and power. He wants to speak to you. Come with me and I'll take you to him.
Uh-oh.
How do
Why
I
is
know
there
this
so
isn't a
much-
trick? Agaz wishes peace. He has instructed me to bring you to him. The golem seems confused as if the very concept of disobeying an order is inconceivable.
Oh, right, because golems can't lie.
Okay, take me to Agaz.
Take me to a god. I want to go there.
Uh-oh. It didn't teleport you guys.
No, it didn't.
Well,
You guys can probably move forward.
Oh, move. Oh, we can.
Yeah, this is like a demon
uh-oh, I triggered a trap.
with
Oh,
metal,
Don't go in there.
metal
That's
underwear.
poison and pokey.
Yeah.
Wait, we're
Is my
checking
dude-
Zach's. Wait, why are we checking Zach's DMs? I want to know what's in Zach's DMs.
Is my dude wearing a chastity belt?
I don't know what your dude is doing. We're not trying not to die. Did my zombie die? Speaking of, I think my zombie died. How did my zombie die?
I think it died during the previous battle. I'm not sure.
Huh. Interesting.
Much to your
Very
surprise, the golems in this room do not attack you. A single construct, seemingly made of flesh of demons, addresses you.
Wait, we're locking up who? We're locking up the demon or we're locking up Zach's DM? Oh my god, this is the
Yeah.
longest trap in all of history.
Let's just
Sentient golems.
close
What are
that.
you talking
Just
about?
worried.
That's
Okay,
happy.
good.
Oh wait, okay. There's an uninjured golem that's not attacking us. Okay, well at least the golems aren't attacking us. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
should
cool and good.
probably go into detect mode though.
Oh god, there's another trap.
Okay, hang on. And
You know, we did
there
the
is
whole
something
entire
hostile to
first,
me as well.
the whole entire thing, without, detect mode being a thing. Oh god.
That iron golem doesn't seem particularly fond of you, Argok.
Well, what's he gonna do? Puke on me?
Apparently.
Oh well, this other iron golem loves me.
This demon thing is talking to me. Right.
Okay. We're
I gotta help Viagra.
yeah, we tried going ahead, but like we're just dealing with some golems now.
We're dealing with some shit, okay?
Yeah.
Are these the weak to fire?
Actually, hey, I'll be right back. I'm sorry, I'll be right back. 1 second.
That's a great question. I have no idea what they're weak to. Let's see. Immunity to a bunch of things. Apparently they are vulnerable to electric. So, my glaive. Or halberd.
I have that.
Oh, good.
Ow. Ow. Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah, you might want to step back. He wanted
Get
to
magic missile.
he wanted to give you some hugs. And,
I love hugs, but I do not like jackwagons.
They're very aggressive hugs. Okay. Those are taken care of.
Okay, golems fixed. Can I rest yet? Can I rest yet?
No.
Oh my god, can I rest yet? How can I end the fire? We didn't start the fire. It's always burning since the world's been turning. Argok didn't start the fire.
Yes, you did. You
But I kind of did it.
you literally started the fire with your spell casting.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That fire.
Oh, no,
right
there's
over
another
there. The
golem,
one that
but-
set all the golems on fire. That was all you.
Demons look great in polycount. Wow. Can we... My fire lasts so long. I'm such a high-level mage. BB, I don't know what you're on about, but there's a daemon, and it's not Matt Damon. It's just a regular old daemon.
There we go.
What do you mean there's no... There's no creature more wretched than a gnoll? Tell me how you feel about... Excuse me? Excuse me, Keppa?
Apparently,
What
a
is that
Tauren,
supposed to mean?
a Tauren maiden must have said that. He's
Oh,
playing.
well, it's a...
He's playing World of Warcraft.
It's a maiden, so if it was a Tauren Manulin, what are the male Taurens? Bulls, I guess. If it was a bull, I'd be upset. But since it's a maiden, she can never understand the truly graciousness of a fabulous gnoll.
Yeah, he's just reading the flavor text. Well,
Oh, the flavor text. Boo.
yeah, I don't think Argrok
There's-
agrees
oh.
with that particular flavor. I don't think he likes
I
that flavor.
mean, I'm fine with that flavor.
You like the
means that I
flavor
get-
where gnolls are considered wretched?
I do, because then I get to eat maiden hamburgers for dinner. Suck it, maiden of hamburger meat. You're gonna be on my barbecue later. And not in a sexy way. Anyway, what do you mean there's no world that they wouldn't believe Argok started the fire? I actually don't take offense to that. That's probably relatively true.
Oh, there's remains in this one. Is there a hand? A bar of
Are we
iron
supposed
and lesser spell mantle. Do you have lesser spell mantle learned?
Lesser spell mantle? What level is it? I probably do.
It is Wizard 5.
I mean, I'll try it, but I think I probably know it.
Okay.
Vivi, I know you're trying to get a reaction, but this Knoll is smarter than that.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No worries. We were just dealing with some iron golems and then figuring out when we were allowed to nap.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
And apparently, I did start the fire.
yeah. He
I
absolutely
don't
did.
necessarily...
The
don't-
demon looks so goofy with the low poly count. This game's 2007, bro?
2002.
2002? There is no reality that you would believe Argok. Yes, I believe in every reality Argok starts the fire.
WB.
Were
There's
you
no
were you able to
creature
describe that?
Yes.
Okay,
I was
perfect.
actually. I did not
There's
know
no
it
creature
already.
more wretched than a knoll. That's true.
Okay.
I don't think that's true.
Keep an eye out
That's
for
just
traps.
That's just what BP boys say. Actually,
If you
BP
say you
girls.
want to reinstall WoW just to explode knolls with magic, do it.
We found you.
Hey! I'm in the middle of talking to Agaz, the
Oh my
demon in the
God.
chastity belt.
God, you're I don't know. Almost.
He's like
I'm
a
trying-
demon flesh golem with a chastity belt on.
Like I almost would. I feel like he's almost there.
Hi, Igrik.
Wouldn't.
All right, anyway,
Hello.
he's asking me to parlay. I sense you're not like the Dwagar thieves. It seems you have come here for a different reason. Parlay, golems have been attacking me ever since I got here.
Yeah, but that's not his fault.
A series of mistakes and misfortunes. The golems this level above know no better. They have no will of their own. As for those of us on this level, we thought you were common thieves like the Dwagar. Later we feared you might be working for the heretic Farron. This is time of war. Those who are not our allies are assumed to be enemies. Even non-constructs like you. Who is Farron? Long have we served the will of the Maker, living in peace while we guard the island against those who would destroy the divine work. Now our enemy has risen up from among our own ranks. A golem known as Farron has turned his back on the divine word. He claims we owe the Maker nothing, and we are free to do whatever we please. His lies have fooled many of the Maker's children. He's turned many of the golems against me, the rightful ruler in the Maker's absence. He has brought violence to these halls, but the war is not easily won. And you want my help. I only want to end the war. Golem against golem is terrible, and we are destroying what the Maker created. Farron will not rest until I'm overthrown. I want you to find Farron and destroy him. Without their leader, his vile teachings will wither and die. Bring me Farron's head, and you will forever be an ally of the Maker's children.
There may be some logic that's missing in that. I don't know of any movement that the leader has died and the movement has completely ended. How much do we feel that this guy knows how politics works?
So we have to choose if we want to help Agaz or if we want to help Farron. Either way, they'll one of them will help us against the Valsharis.
Which one is hotter?
I haven't seen the other one.
That's
Can we
why I'm
defer this
asking.
decision? Like, can we tell him?
Let me see. I'm gonna save right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell him about the Valsharis. If you destroy Farron, I will send my golems to aid you against the Valsharis.
Who are the Valsharis again? It's been a few months.
It's been a month. The Valsharis is a drow-like princess that is trying to wage war with the above ground.
Oh, I thought we were on her side. No, we're
No.
not.
No, not the
We're on-
Valsharis' side, no.
No,
We're on the
she
other
wants you dead.
But why? That's
Okay,
so
so I'm gonna
rude.
tell him that will help. Like, I'll be back once Farron is dead. I think we can go there and get like, the other offer first. So,
Yeah, hopefully
Alright,
they
let's go to
didn't
the-
block us out of anything. We'll find out, you know.
we'll find out.
Okay, I don't think there's any traps at this point, so I can run.
Running.
Yeah, it's running
He
through
has
hallways.
the jorking arm.
By the way, did anybody happen to find a left arm of a golem lying around anywhere?
I don't think I have any parts of Golem.
Okay, because that's the only one I seem to be missing.
Okay, it might be
Still
around
a
here
little
somewhere.
bit more
Yeah,
dungeon,
I don't
so
know if we find it soon or if we missed it, but
I have a feeling that we just allied with the flesh golems because now all these corpses are green to me.
not me.
Well,
That could be a problem.
no.
Do we need... Wait,
It's-
should we talk to them?
oh God! Stinky fire!
Stinky fire that makes you heavy.
Locke, maybe don't do that. Okay, this is... Well, sorry. Bye, Locke.
Oh, there is
Cool,
a
your fireball
fire.
did nothing. Maybe pull them out of the room.
The
Okay,
power of the
hang
missile storm!
Argok, don't stand there, please. Okay.
What? You want me to stand right in the doorway and do crazy stuff?
I was
Well,
gonna say like a choke point's probably the right move.
yeah. Now you can do your crazy stuff.
Maybe I don't want to do my crazy stuff now that I've been
Then
told that I
don't.
can.
Okay, well you can do sane stuff if you'd like.
I like the crazy stuff though. It's way more.
Fucking dramatic bitch.
Excuse you, sassy McSasser pants.
Whoop,
You just look like dwarves with shiny heads.
okay. Well, all right, game. Sure, go ahead and stick to there. This is fine.
We are aligned, I guess, with the flesh golems over the metal golems. I was hoping we can
Aligned.
get both offers,
Yeah, I'm not sure what to expect out of that, but
but I think we're flesh friends.
we're fresh friends.
Aligned with the side
Goodness.
of the flesh, which seems a little bit more fun than those of the metal Oculus.
Hey, Bones. Why are you guys always doing a massacre when you tune in?
What's in here?
Because that's our modus operandi.
These
Oh,
appear
these
to be
are our
friends. Oh, this golem approaches you cautiously, and it is quite obvious that it isn't hostile.
Oh God.
Stay your
Okay, so we
weapons,
can
cage
get the
yourself
no
flesh, etc. and so forth. Okay, so do I talk about peace, or do I?
Yeah, see if we
smash?
get their offer.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
talk about peace.
Farron, our
definitely
leader,
study
wishes
buddy
to speak
vibes.
with you. I will give you safe passage to meet with him. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say, take me
Flesh
to
friends
this
giving
Farron.
study buddies vibes.
That's gonna teleport me like it did you, Reppin. Be
Yeah.
careful of traps.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go teleport.
Don't worry, he's got Argok with him. It'll be fine.
Okay.
I am gonna
Yeah,
have.
Yeah, Argog, you go first so you can find traps, okay?
I will. I'm gonna use my pixie. Hooray, pixie!
Oh
Let's go,
look.
Jupiter.
Apparently, this guy is a metallic construct that resembles a half-orc.
Ooh. Maybe you want to be Farron's friend.
Yeah.
So why do I feel like we're switching sides?
If it looks like a half orc and it's metal.
It's kind of funny. So, way back when I was playing this in the odds with a friend of mine, the character that I had generated, his backstory was basically he like fought in Coliseum fights, or not like arena fights, for the amusement of a red wizard of Thay, and they decided to replace him with a clockwork half orc because it was like more efficient with killing. So it's kind of funny to run into this, which is basically the same thing.
That's a fucking golden orc right there.
Yep.
I mean, it is. I kind of like fleshy. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm in the Farron camp now.
You're in the Farron camp. Okay, well let's see what he has
Yeah.
to say. Much to your surprise, the golems in this room do not attack you. A single construct resembling a half-orc built of metal steps forward to address you.
Put down your weapons. We mean you no harm. I'm Farron, leader of these rebel sentient golems you see in this room.
I think he's hot.
You think?
I think he's
You-
actually
you-
probably very cold. He's made of metal.
I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see. He might have some sort of thermal regulation going. We'll have to see. Let's see.
Damn,
Sentient
why is the
golems.
golem in the
Sentient golems? What are you talking about?
This may seem strange
A
to
golem?
you, but we are not like most golems. We are not mere constructs. We can think and feel. In all ways, we are as real and alive as you yourself.
How you doing tonight, Bones?
And, like all creatures, we have the right to our freedom. The golems here with me all share my belief. We are not slaves to the Maker. Unfortunately, our freedom will not come easily. We have fought to escape the chains of our slavery, but it is a war we can never truly win. Not without help. Please, creature, will you help us in our quest for freedom?
Help you? You golems have been attacking me everywhere I go. Baron sighs, the sharp sound of steam escaping a vent. For that I am truly sorry. The golems above are not like us. They are mindless beings that attack all newcomers on sight. As for those of us on this level, We fought you only out of fear. We are at war, and the golems you met assumed you were a new enemy sent by Agaz to destroy us. For this I am truly sorry. Well, we know who that is. Why are you at war?
Was your Thursday not thirsty bones, but yet stressful?
For many centuries, we golems have served here in the halls of the Maker, ruled over by a demon flesh golem known as Agaz. He calls himself the High Priest of the Maker. But Agaz is nothing but a tyrant. He abuses his power. He forces the other golems to bow down and serve his whims. After hundreds of years of his unbearable rule, some of us rose up against him. We no longer wish to serve as slaves to Agaz. We have a right to freedom, and we will fight for that right. However, this is a fight we cannot win alone. Okay, what do you want me to do? All we desire is our freedom, the ability to leave these halls and seek out a new life, but we are bound here by the very thing that gives us life. We cannot leave without the power source. The power source? The power source is an ancient artifact created by the Maker long ago. It radiates powerful magic that gives life to our minds and will. Without it, we are nothing but ordinary, mindless golems. Agaz controls the power source, and as such, he controls our freedom. We cannot leave, for if we move too far from the power source, then our consciousness will slowly fade away. But Agaz will not give up the power source willingly, nor will he allow us to leave this place. He keeps us here against our will, slaves to his twisted whims. If I give you the power source, you have to help me tell Farron about the Valshares. Farron listens closely as you describe the Valshares, then nods. Your cause is a just one. If you bring me the power source, we will send golems to aid you in the battle against the Valshares. Perhaps you can convince Agaz to surrender the power source willingly. He is welcome to accompany us when we go in search of our new lives. However, I fear he will not be reasoned with. I want to ask you some questions. Of course, I will gladly share what I know with you. Do we want to know anything about the Maker, himself and his followers, Agaz and his followers, the power source, how long he's been here, or are we just done?
How big is this penis?
Okay.
Well, I don't know whether or not they actually constructed one for him, so...
Then why are we all thirsting over him?
Well, I mean, they're a golem, so that's probably something that you could add as a mod.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Anyway, tell me about yourself, eyebrow waggle here. We are golems created by the Alzagard, but in many ways we are no different than you. Really. We have thoughts, feelings, and wills of our own.
BB, it was a viewer bot that Argok has not ever banned.
Oh. Hang on.
I took care of it.
I made the delete.
Oh, that's not what we do. We do...
Uh-oh, what do we do?
We do that, we do this, we hit next. This is a stream boo bot. Submit report. Okay.
Hey, B-Dog.
They should be permanently gone in a few minutes. We are
All the
golems.
good boys.
Let's see, we have thoughts, feelings, blah, blah, blah. We have stuff in our pants. We yearn to live in freedom away from
Not
this place.
Argok. I'm a good boy.
For centuries...
Yeah, but I'm the only one drinking a good boy.
For centuries, we bowed to Agaz. Okay, that's submitted. We no longer accept his tyranny.
Captain's like I said would.
Okay.
Me too.
It's gone now.
How you doing, B-Dog?
It's been removed from Twitch. Now we fight against him to gain the power source and win our freedom no matter the cost. Tell me about this power source. I want to know about this. This is an ancient artifact created by the Maker long ago. It radiates powerful magic that gives life to our minds and will. Without it, we are nothing but ordinary mindless golems. Is that all you know? Agaz controls it. We cannot leave. Okay. Agaz will not give it up
And why is it a
willingly.
null star? Is it because I'm a superstar?
Okay, I should be going now.
In your mind, maybe.
I guess I don't understand the asterisk.
Okay.
Because Vivi was correcting.
No Nekagon, thank you for the donation of a Ken. With this, we can provide a set of basic homespun and linen clothing for an orc in need.
Yay, money.
Yes,
I learned
orcish
about
money.
orc money last night.
Yes.
I did too. I also learned about the orc economy. It's very confusing.
The orc economy?
Yes, the orc economy. How you doing tonight,
Why, is
No
that not what I
Nekagon?
said?
I hope that you're doing well. All right, so who are we allying with? Because clearly,
choose-
baby.
I choose the metal half-orc.
yeah, I'm kind of leaning that way too.
The geniest and the beaniest, baby.
I kind of lean toward this as well. I kind of like that whole like, you know, we have our own minds and we like want
Yeah.
freedom. So
I agree.
yeah, I say we embrace the metal half orc
I
side.
agree.
Okay, so we're gonna murder the flesh. We're gonna beat the flesh.
We're gonna beat the flesh.
We're going to beat the
Okay.
flesh.
Okay, I'm just looking over here. That's fine. Let's go back to the flesh room.
Let's go back to the flesh room. Gosh,
Yeah.
gosh, that wasn't something I thought we were going to do on this stream, but okay, Revan.
Argok's here, of course it is.
I choose
I mean,
Niagara.
I'm not asking you to choose. I'm just saying that was gonna happen anyway, regardless.
You agree to caress the half-orc golem, my guy, Kepasagi.
To be fair, Keppa and I do have a certain amount of bias.
Yeah. Oh, Keppa the Knoll. Wow. Or Keppa the Knoll. Keppa the Orc is
Yeah,
orc
everything's about
biased.
Argok.
I
Keppa
mean,
the Knoll.
that would be pretty cool, though.
It wouldn't be. It would be pretty
Keppa the
stinky.
Knoll. I feel like it would be pretty cool.
Did those iron golems respawn?
No, there were two before that didn't attack us.
Oh, okay.
what's with
I
this?
misremembered then.
Oh, bar of iron. Okay,
Oh yeah, there was other stuff in there, but we grabbed it. So yeah.
that's fine.
Okay, we're going in
Alright.
here. Are we fighting?
Let's see if he'll just part with the power gem.
Okay. Who wants to
I'll
negotiate?
stand back here and ready my.
Argok is our smoothest talker. You should talk to him. Hey, SG.
Hey, SG, welcome in.
SG.
We are dungeon crawling. We are deciding whether or not we want to embrace the flesh or embrace the intelligent
voice,
metal half
though.
orc, and we're choosing the latter.
Oh, that.
How are you,
want me
SG?
to say no to this guy? Now, at a closer view, I'm a little bit more into yes.
I don't know. He's wearing a chastity belt. He couldn't fuck you anyway.
Ah, we figured it out. He's got lots of pointy horns. Bits in disgust. You're not working for Farron. Why should I not kill you where you stand? I mean, his argument makes some sense. Farron is a heretic. He defies the will of the Maker, and he challenges my right to rule as the Maker's anointed. He wants us to abandon this place to turn our backs on the Maker. There can never be peace while Farron and his followers exist. They are an affront to everything the Maker stands for, and they must be destroyed before the Maker's glorious return.
Yeah, I like this guy less and less.
Farron warned you might be unreasonable. Gaz fixes one of his glowing eyes on you. You seem to be a character of great power. Why are you serving Farron? I'm gonna explain. Listens to your words, then says, so Farron has promised golems to aid you against the Valstris. Well, very well, I will promise the same. Destroy Farron for me, and I will send my golems to aid you. Am I not
Bring back
betraying
wild memories.
Farron?
We are working for Farron.
Forget it. I'm not your errand boy.
See if he'll surrender peacefully.
Think carefully, elven male. Aegis growls. You are either with me or against me. And I guess I'm against you because the orcs would be mad if I killed the shiny orc.
Speedy.
I shall crush you into dust.
Okay. Is it hostile to you, Argok?
Yeah, I'm assuming
I've
it is.
paused.
No. He's friendly. They're all friendly.
Right click on him and attack.
He's attacking you though. That's weird.
I know that's the best part.
Oh. Wait.
Okay, pausing.
I'm so
okay, you
confused.
paused. Hold on. Okay, whoever paused it, leaved it paused. I think
Something knows me. Why, Flacco?
who is seeing them as hostile?
I see the silver golems as hostile.
The silver
That's it?
golems are mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's bugged.
That's okay. I'm going to just attack a Gaz, and that should get them
I
hostile.
tried
to
attacking
me.
a gas, but it said I can't perform that action on our friendly target.
Really? Nope.
Yeah.
How about now?
Oh, I just did it. Now everyone hates me.
Yeah, everybody hates me now too.
I can't attack a Gaz.
Can you attack one of the golems or?
Yeah, I'm bugged in this fight. I can't help you.
Who time stopped? Oh, you did. Okay.
Argok did.
You getting out of there?
I
yeah,
did.
that's a good idea. Yeah, I hit you with a cure crit, and then that was actually a really well timed time stop.
You're welcome. I may know what I'm doing.
No, don't go after him. Go after me. Weapon
I
ineffective.
can't help in this fight.
My weapon is ineffective. Okay, hang on.
That's not good.
Immunity, damage reduction. Let's
I was
see.
gonna say, yeah, what is he
He's
immune to?
he's
Fire?
immunity increased for electrical. Immunity to
Okay,
crit
well, I
hit,
don't
death,
have-
magic, disease.
Not delicious cloud of fiery magic.
Do I have another weapon I can use?
Ooh, 40 damage. That's a lot of damage.
Keep that paused for a moment, please. I need to look through my inventory.
Geidel's electrical loop. What does this do?
I can't help.
That's okay. I don't know whether or not you'd be able to, considering. Okay, I need to. Give me 1 second. I'm going to be pausing and unpausing a little bit.
That's
Yep.
fine. You go right ahead.
Okay,
Flash,
wait a minute.
flash, 1,000-yard dash.
That is
Now what they
not
call
what I'm
the
looking
sloth
for.
from Zootopia.
Warhammer +3. No, we're looking for. Wasn't there a weapon that was strong against golems?
Maybe. Probably.
Wait, here it is. Unmaking. A special. Okay,
That
let me
sounds right.
let me see whether or not this will work. Equip. Okay. Attack.
There you go.
Yep. Okay, now I'm doing damage.
Yes, you are. I'm just observing.
No, do not go
Yeah,
closer.
can you,
Fire wizard.
Literally.
Can you provide any spell
Yo.
support to me?
Not really.
Okay.
I can do this.
The succubus is doing. Oh, sunburst!
You guys got him.
Oh, good.
Sunburst!
We did it.
We did it! Good job, Steve.
And he has an unidentified scroll?
Ooh.
Whoa, a longbow
I will
plus
try to identify
6.
it. A long what?
Longbow +6.
Oh, long bow.
Longbone plus sex. Haha.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I don't know why this
I mean,
scroll is
why?
unidentified, but there you go.
We have
You've
we
solved
are.
their problem with violence. Bones, like, what do you want, buddy?
It's not violence. It's magic. Oh, magic.
This is 20-year ago D&D. Like, come on.
Oh, wait. Oh, this looks great.
Greater
What is this?
Sanctuary. This is Cleric Wizard.
Greater Sanctuary, Cleric, Wizard, Sorcerer, level 8. I
You
can
should
learn
be able to.
this spell.
Yeah, you should be able to scribe that.
Ooh, let's scribe it. Greater Sanctuary. Do I need it?
There's a wand of Argok in here. It's wand of stinking cloud.
Oh, I thought it was a.
Do we have to bring this guy's head back, or what? Because like
Yeah.
there wasn't a head.
Oh no, Farron wanted us. No, Agaz wanted us to bring Farron's head.
Okay, so we're just bringing him the power source, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So we just got to find that. Maybe it's back here.
Pyromantic ruffians. Which one of us uses fire? I don't know any of us.
You dumbass.
It's locked.
Oh,
Can I unlock
the
it?
fire wizard? Fire wizard. What do you mean it's locked? I got it.
I can
got
do
this.
this with tools. That works too. Thank you.
Do it with the power of magic.
Oops,
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
a gun.
I can't disarm.
There's a
that
metal minotaur in there.
Oop.
Oh, get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there!
I'm trying to, but I'm very slow.
crap.
I want to back
love
up a
it.
bit.
I love their metal moves.
Mini guns. They're so cute.
Lock.
That was a lot of magic missiles.
I have noodle arms, apparently.
Hey, I leveled up.
More magic missiles. Wow. How many missiles is that? I need to know.
A lot.
I am
I
so
agree.
powerful.
You are really hurt.
Yeah, I took a lot of strength damage. I only have 3 strength. And that is really impacting my ability to do anything.
Oh god. I don't have any more time stops.
Well, just have
Wait,
to use one of
wait.
these. Ow, stop that.
Minigun! Ice time. Why did they not do anything? Oh my god. Gay spray.
Come on, die. Thank you.
Jesus. That's a lot
Alright.
of minig.
There's one more in there, but maybe we can back up. It doesn't seem to be triggered.
Yeah, I need to back up because, well, you can see
Back it up,
oh,
up,
how
back
quickly
it
I'm
up, up,
moving.
up.
Cannot rest. Oh, God.
Frickin' minigun.
Thank you, Keppa, for summoning the fell spawn. What? What are you doing to me, okay. It just
I'm rolling
decided to
up.
appear.
Wait. Okay, let's be a little smart about this, guys. Let's be a little bit smart about this. Didn't that work?
And
Nope.
what does that mean?
I was gonna use control monster, so we didn't have to fight it, and we could just make it dumbified. But apparently,
I don't think it's a monster. I think it's a construct.
yeah, I'm aware. I'm using all of my magic on this. Oh god, stay away from me.
Okay. We're
Okay.
good.
Hopefully that means we can sleep now.
Yes. Now I'd like to perform my level up, please.
Oh, there. Thank goodness.
Fighter.
Yay, resting.
I'm hoping that this gets rid of the strength damage. Otherwise, I.
We can help you if it doesn't.
Okay.
We mean reppin', because I don't have healing magic. Oh, well, I might, actually, in my spellbook. I have, like, Greater Sanctuary.
That's not going to restore my strength.
This is
Okay, I'm back.
I can't carry all
I'm
this
mostly
garbage.
about stopping time and dropping meteors on people.
No, my strength has been restored.
I gotta pick a new feat.
Oh, I also have shape change. Oh, I can turn into a dragon! I forgot I can turn into a dragon!
Yeah, just be careful about doors.
Yeah, no, that's an unfortunate. I
A
know,
new
but so
feat. Yeah, a new feat.
Yep, it can be left feet
Oh
or
my
it can be
God,
right feet.
Beans. How many minutes away from am I from a level? Oh my god, I'm 1,000 experience away.
Oh, I've got a
No,
little bit further than
10,000.
that. I've got
10,000.
6,000?
I have 10,000. So sad. But then I'll be level 20. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, so will I. Gee. Might have to... You can be big feet or you can be wrong. Now,
Or hot feet.
orcs do have big feet. It's true.
Use the hot. Do the hot feet emote. The hot dragon feet.
This one?
There we go. Hot dragon feet.
Yep.
Dragon feet?
Yeah, hot dragon feet.
There's our feats.
Dragon D's nuts.
I don't know what
That
feet
was
to
it.
take.
What do you mean you don't know if you take? Take
What are
I
your
don't know.
options?
weapon mastery. Take a stupid one like Argok did. Take ambidextrous.
which you don't even use because you're only wielding a weapon with one hand.
I wasn't
Yeah,
that
hold
silly,
on.
but which one did I take? I did take one that was really not a good choice. I took greater spell penetration, woo. What did I take? I took one that was not good. Parry. I took the parry feat, so I can go into parry mode.
Oh,
I'm gonna look at. I guess maybe.
Improved parry. That's the one I took that was not necessary and terrible.
I guess maybe I'll take. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Don't I have a? I want to use a scimitar. Yeah. So Maybe I'll take improved critical on scimitar because then it's 17 to 20.
That's what I have. Except I use a rapier.
Right. So that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna do fighter, concentration, discipline, lore, and we'll do improved critical on scimitar. Now my scimitar should hit criticals like 20% of the time.
Which is always good.
17 through 20, yeah.
That's pretty good. I think that's almost as good as my critical.
I don't even know what mine is.
Mine is...
Crit range champ, yeah.
my
Mine
crit
is-
range is 15 to 20 because I'm a wizard.
Mine is 18
know.
to 20 times 3.
No, mine's only times 2. But rapiers have an obnoxious crit, like range anyway. I think
Yeah.
rapiers are 19 to 20 already, right? So improved doubles that, so that makes it 17.
Does
and
improved
then
double it or add 1?
It improve it.
I
It
think
doubles it.
doubles it.
Yeah.
Oh, then my crit range would be
It should be like damage
15
bonus.
to 20.
I mean, mine is. So I think like a
Because
scimitar and a rapier. I
my
think have-
default scimitar is 18 to 20, so if it's doubled, then it's like 15
Yes.
to 20.
Yeah.
It should be. Yeah.
And then
like mine
if
is.
it has
Mine's
the
15.
keen
Jesus
property, that's even
Christ.
more.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That's why I get so many crits, Rapid.
It doesn't have keen.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
well-
if you were to add keen
maybe
to
mine does. Because you
Let me
fought
look at that to
keen
be
from the
sure, because it double doesn't sound right to me.
it might just increase it by 1, but then
I
keen
think it increases
doubles
by
it.
1.
it,
Holy shit!
it didn't.
It
Yeah, it's
doubles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
told
what
ya.
I thought.
So my scimitar is 15 to 20.
I know.
Yeah, if you have weapons
dumb.
that naturally have a high
Welcome
critical
to
threat
real
range,
good D&D,
That's
3rd
20
edition, baby.
That's 25% chance of crit every attack.
yeah.
I
Don't
know.
forget though. So whenever you do, the crit rules for 3rd edition are a little bit different. Like you
Yeah, you have to
you
roll
do,
for crit, and then
yeah,
you
you
have
roll
to
for
hit
crit
again.
and then you roll a second time to confirm the crit. And so it can just turn into a regular attack. Like, let's say your first roll is a crit and then your second one's a miss. I think that's just a
Oh,
regular
that's
attack.
right.
Yeah,
That's
you have
right.
to you have to confirm your crit.
So
But
I'm just saying, like a 25% chance crit range is a 12.5% chance of crits.
yeah, no, it's good. It's
Yeah.
good. I get one almost like every 10 swings.
Yeah.
You know, that's
It's
math.
it's still very good, and if
Mathematically.
you apply a keen, like a property with a keen weapon to it, and there may even be a spell to do that. Yeah, you're just
I
like
don't
critting
think
all
I
the
have
time.
that. I wish my fire weapon did do that.
If we got to go back to the camp, I could get the keen applied at the blacksmith. But
Yeah, you could do that too.
Does it stack? It might stack. I thought we did apply that to mine. And mine's only 15 to 20,
You'd have
so
you can.
maybe...
There's a trap on that. Don't touch.
Watch
Oh,
out!
okay.
Okay.
Well,
What
there's
trap?
not a trap anymore.
It
Wow.
did literally nothing to me.
And Argok's the one.
Well, if anybody was gonna
Argok
open
is
that.
the one.
Ooh, it's a power source or stone. A power source. Oh my god,
Ooh,
it's a power source.
shiny.
Ooh, that's really
Ooh.
cool.
Let's touch it.
Okay.
I mean, we need
Wait.
that.
The power source glows with radiant energy and pulses with a slow, steady beat, as if it had a life of its own. It is quite likely that this artifact is closely tied to the golems of this level.
Yeah, Zach, 25% crit. Well, 12.5.
I am overburdened. Who wants this?
I'll take
that,
it.
right?
Wait, I don't
Who
know if
wants
you
to take
can.
my load? Take my load, Iagra. Take my load.
Okay, well I'll try, but it's a quest item, so it may not give it to me.
You're down to 1 check left in your multi-world. Does the crystal turn into Matoya? Hey, that's cool.
Oh, nice. Okay, I have received your load.
Load distributed.
That's so cool for you guys. Let's go.
Wow. We're over here swapping loads and Rapid's
Yeah.
out here getting
Don't
pissed.
care.
Wow.
Reppin,
Yeah?
would you like a load?
I would. Thank you for asking, because Argok would never ask me.
Here, wait, Reppin, hold still so I can give you my load.
Yes, thank you. That's what a friend does.
Oh, a friend gives you their load?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can give the load to the
Ooh.
the shiny half-orc.
Yeah, here you go. Well, I'm encumbered with the load now. So.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
then
that's
you can
why I
give me the
didn't
load
want
back.
Yeah, I'll give you your load back.
Oh, snowballing.
Don't Google that, people.
I
Or
heard
do.
you.
Or do. I'm not your
Kinda-
dad.
It's
It's just
kind
a
of
load sharing system, a load bearing, you know.
Yeah.
it's a load-bearing orc.
I can carry many loads. I can give many loads, too.
Good to know.
I'm just a fire wizard.
You just set things on fire. Argog is just, like, subtly saying that he's hot, that's all. Like, just
I
low-key
don't know
saying
what you're
he's hot.
talking about.
Dynamic load distribution, exactly.
I say I set things on fire. I was not implying or unimplying anything.
Unimplying?
Unimplying?
Yeah, unimplying is not a word, but try again.
Disimplying? Don't spread disinformation.
I don't know, I like unimplying. It's not a word, but I think it's
I like
fun.
it too.
Actually,
That's why I came up with it.
Argok, there is a difference between disinformation and misinformation.
Yeah?
Misinformation is information that is incorrect on accident, and disinformation is information that's incorrect maliciously.
Well, I am delicious, that's for sure.
Okay, so
That's disinformation.
who wants to
That
give the
is
load
not
to the
nice.
shiny half-orc?
You go ahead. You
You
Okay.
carried it.
Alright, alright.
I'm just
I
gonna
will.
open all his chests.
Okay, I will.
I bid you greetings.
Welcome back. Is there
Plus
something you
6
need?
band mail.
I have the power source. Well, should I tell him Gazaz is dead first and then give him the power source?
I would.
Okay.
There's some banded mail plus 6 in this
I am
chest, by the way.
pleased to hear that the tyrant has been destroyed, half-orc male, but without the power source, we cannot be free. Okay, well, I have it. Take it. Take this load from me. Farron reaches out slowly to take the artifact from you, his metal eyes shining with wonder. I cannot thank you enough for this. You have given us the key to our
Kasagi.
freedom. But this information is the
Respectfully,
information
lovingly,
right
fuck
here, as
off.
opposed for that information over there.
I love that. I'm taking this helmet. It's a wizard helmet, and I need it.
Okay, we will begin making our preparations to leave this place at once, though it will be a long time before we are ready to go. Among other things, we will have to decide on a destination for our journey. Don't forget, I need your help against the Valsharess. I will not abandon you. You are a true friend of the golems. We will be at your side when you go to face your enemy. It is the least we can do for you. Now, is there anything else you need? I think we're good. I should be going now. Okay, we have shiny half-orc friend.
Yay! I love the half-orc friend.
Yay. Okay, what other goodies
I have a
we...
lab notebook.
Oh, what is this?
These appear to the notes detailing the maker's efforts to create an entire society of sentient golems.
Does anyone
am
need banded
growing
mail
more-
plus 6?
No, I saw that earlier, but I
Ooh.
did take the Sweet Fire helmet. That was pretty sweet.
Is that something
Banded
you...
mail plus 6?
Yeah, it's real good.
Yeah, you want it, Reppin?
It doesn't have any other abilities, but it is banded mail plus 6.
No, I think I like my red dragon armor more.
Okay. I will carry it for
Growing more frustrated with my golem children. They seem incapable of those things that make a living creature truly alive.
Okay, well these golems are enemies for some reason.
Though I have tried to create a society
Whoa,
for
Locke just
them,
died real
they
bad.
continue to exist only as
now. Well, those are
I'm
friendly
trying
to me.
I'm trying to read.
Cool. Glitch. Okay, well then I guess I gotta deal with this myself.
You
Yeah.
somehow oh, they're not happy to me. They are very mad at me.
Oh, I think the other ones are
Oh.
getting involved.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Maybe. Oh boy.
I'm just sort of
Fuck this.
stuck in this.
I'm gonna die.
Do we want to reload?
I'm dead.
Yeah, I do want to reload.
Yeah. I'm not sure what happened there.
The game being fucky is what happened.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
wasn't.
open that door.
Sad a woos indeed, Locke.
You might have
Sad.
to talk to Farron again.
oh god, stop spinning. Okay, Jesus.
Items respawn?
Okay.
Nope, the items are the
I
same.
bid you greetings.
Agas is
hello?
dead. Have this.
Camera?
Continue. Don't forget, I need your help.
Okay.
Okay, I should be going now. Okay, bye. All right, so let me go into that room because they are friendly to me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Down
they're
this
they're
hallway.
friendly over here.
There's a hallway down
seeing
here if you want to
anything,
go down this one.
Ooh, that could be a problem.
what? Probably.
The
Why do we need to
Maker's
go through there?
Sanctum. Oh, how are we gonna get you guys down here? Invisibility?
Invisibility?
Yeah, that's what I was
I can.
thinking.
I have invisibility. I'll just do it.
Okay.
Okay, I also have invisibility. Whoop. Are they hostile to me? They are very hostile to me. Okay, boop, 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 boop. Go straight to the door.
Oh, you're fairy. You're fairy.
No!
We gotta dismiss the fairy and lock. Let's try that again.
Okay, take 3.
I always forget about the fairy triggering enemies.
Okay, get
Yeah, I'm dismissing luck.
I love this game. It's like absolutely perfect. There's
Jank
absolutely
City.
nothing wrong with it.
Oh man, we got the low roll on the chest too that time.
Okay, let us.
How do I
Send you greetings.
unsummon you?
Agaz
Wow.
is dead. Have a power source. Don't forget. I should be going. All right. Let's see if
The
this
saddest
chest rolls any
Awu.
better.
I resaved, so you.
Okay. Yeah, the banded mail is still in there. Argok,
Yeah,
there's
no,
some
the other
scrolls.
chest that I went into was the one that has been changing ever so slightly. It
Okay.
still has the helmet, but it doesn't have the.
Yeah, Argok, would you invisible me? I have a ring for it, but I want to mess my rings up.
Okay, I'll just
If you
load
could just
these.
cast it and rest.
Let me just make sure that I might have a potion of invincibility I can use on myself.
Oh, I might have one of those too. Hang on.
Oh, yeah, and
What
if
do they
either
look
of you
like?
don't, I'm
What do
sure
those
I
ones
do.
look
Oh
like?
yeah, I have.
Orange.
They're thin orange vials with a golden top.
Oh, I don't have any of those. But if we okay,
I can
but
give you one.
okay. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if you drink it or I make you invisible. I can make myself invisible. I have one casting. The things I'd have to
Here.
do my casting.
Just
Alright.
take this. Drink my orange fluid.
Ooh. You should get that checked.
Alright, I'm gonna go and
Alright, here I
open
go.
that door again so that you guys
Yep.
don't have any delays, and the invisibility hopefully. I don't know if like invisibility breaks if you open a door or what goes on with that. Like,
I got through them.
okay. All right, I am downstairs.
Get me too.
Okay.
Wait, why does it still show?
I'm waiting for Argok to get down here before I save.
Okay. I'm here.
Not on our
Are
side.
you?
you
I can't tell.
There you are.
Okay.
Okay.
Save.
Wait. Oh, I thought these were cute dog statues. I'm like, are these dog men? Is this Anubis? But it's not. It's
No.
not
Alright.
Anubis.
Let me go. We're in ruins level 3.
Just rest so I can get my picture
Ah.
back.
Yay, puzzles. We have puzzles upcoming.
I love puzzles.
Hey, we just solved one.
I mean,
How do
we
I
did
get through the
an
fact that the game is
inadvertent
broken?
puzzle.
Puzzles for fuzzles.
BioWare's unintentional multiplayer puzzle.
Yeah.
Good thing we have powerful wizards. And lots of potions.
All right. I'm going to scout ahead, and hopefully not step on traps.
I'm with you.
There is bones. That usually tells me
Yeah,
there's
Bones
a
in
trap.
chat.
Yeah, Bones
Bones
isn't
isn't-
chapter.
Bones isn't.
Oh!
Oh.
We're fine,
That
right?
sounds. Yeah, I'm sure we're fine.
I'm gonna go touch the bones. I touched the bones. It's just a sling.
The obelisks are like powering up.
We probably don't want to stand in here, do we?
I think we're gonna die.
I'm
I
gonna-
think we're about to get obliterated.
Oh,
We can't walk out.
yeah, we're kind of stuck.
I think we're about to get Tesla coiled.
Yeah.
I want to see this happen. Yeah.
Ow.
My familiar died. Oh,
And we're back
we just
here.
got teleported back.
Well, Argok, at least you survived. Like,
I mean,
I
yeah.
did. I did do that. You consent? Ooh.
Oh, hey, Bones. Consent is sexy.
okay, well,
I don't know what you consented to,
Okay.
but that's half the fun.
we probably shouldn't walk
So-
in there.
The
But-
answer is just hit all 4 mirrors.
Oh, there are mirrors?
Power of...
Oh, there are
Well,
mirrors.
whatever,
I
like,
see.
yeah.
Okay. Well, hang on. Magical surface.
Someone say bone? Yeah, we have a cheat in our chat named Bones.
Can I hit it with magic missile? Oh, I cannot.
Uh,
I don't have a bow.
I have a bow and arrow. I'm shooting him.
Okay, good, because I can't. I mean, I could, I guess.
Okay, good.
Okay, well,
You got
that
it?
was...
Yep.
Okay. Bone and arrow?
Okay. Stop.
They're good. They're good.
Like, stop doing that. Okay.
Oh, that's why the
That's why the
bones has
sling.
a sling.
Yeah, in
Yeah, so
case
that
you don't have anything.
can't.
Oh yeah, clever.
And 36 rocks. In case it takes you, in case you've got really bad aim. Okay, well,
So that do you remember what that password was? Because we're gonna need it.
something
password?
something backwards.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was Adenon, Adenini, Adenina, Rhonda.
Alice
Garanda.
something.
Smargadargan. My pixie, I don't have it.
Did
but
you
I think
save?
this is-
Yeah. I'll save you.
Oh,
Okay.
golem.
Yep,
There
Oh, good.
is. I'm gonna walk
A
in here
keeper.
just in case none shall
It's
pass.
a little floating whiff. It's a whiff.
None shall
boy.
pass into the inner sanctum without first speaking the word of passage, as given to me by the Maker himself.
Okay,
know the
So
word of
speak the word to
passage.
the keeper.
It's
Uh-oh.
Dragolasula. You speak the word correctly, the name of the Maker unmade. You may pass into the presence of the exalted Maker. Yeah!
Oh, I didn't realize
I
it
got
was
teleported.
actually. Okay.
Did you
Hopefully
guys...
the script
teleport?
works.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
here.
They're walking
getting
away.
I'm getting a cutscene.
Oh, you are? Okay, yeah, they're walking
Yeah.
away.
They're gonna
Oh, they
open
opened
like
the
some
door.
magical door or something.
They let Mithril Golems open the door.
No, let Argok open the door.
There's a pedestal.
Oh,
Oh, there's
more
2
whiskeys.
pedestals.
Oh, that looks safe.
Okay.
Cool. It has a portal, so that's good. There's a
This
purple-
is a tough fight that we're about to do, so I would say it's time to strategize and buff.
Okay. Well, my strategy
ready.
is usually go in and bash things.
My strategy is cast all my spells.
Oh, it's the Maker.
Do I need to talk to this thing? Who wants to talk to the floaty ball?
It's a Demi-Lich.
Oh.
Oh, the Maker is a Demi-Lich?
Yep, if you right-click on it, it says Demi-Lich. Strategy bonk.
Hey, bro. Whoa, hey, boy. How you doing? Floating skull hovers in the air before you, making the ultimate fate of the Maker
fight yet.
readily apparent. He has become a Demi-Lich. Continue or not continue? The skull turns its malevolent eyes in your direction and addresses you with a rasping voice you hear only in your head. The very words it speaks seems to twist and writhe within your mind. I do not recognize you as one of my creations. What manner of creature are you that
Viagra, did you
would
end up with
invade
2
my
legs, 2
inner
arms, torso, and a
sanctum?
head?
Who are you that
I'm
dares
missing
to
an
intrude
arm.
upon my work?
Okay.
I am Argok.
Without all the pieces of the golem, we can't make a golem here.
Once I was called
Must have missed a piece.
Eldgrid, known to many as the Maker, but now I have transcended the weakness of my flesh and body, and I am not what I once was. No, you're a floating head! I see you are a creature of elven flesh, not a construct, but an imperfect and flawed being. Flawed as all beings of substance must be, even my children. Children! What are you talking about? Long ago I learned the weakness of the flesh. Friends and family will betray you, but the fault is not theirs. It is the weakness of the body that keeps them from perfection. Yeah, oh, this is going to Kermit. Once I understood this, I vowed to create a perfect being. A construct built without weakness or flaw. Could do what an imperfect living creature could not. And so I created my golem children. I began with mindless vessels, perfecting my technique. In time, I began to create golems with minds of their own, constructs with true free will. But even these creatures were imperfect. No, how so? 'Cause they weren't gnolls? They were... The fault
Boring.
of my
Heard.
golems was actually mine. My own body was flawed. It was weak, aging. How could I, an imperfect maker, create a perfect being? My children were failures. They had doubts and fears. They were afraid of change, afraid to evolve. And your dialogue is growing tiresome. I should have destroyed them, but I was too imperfect. Sentimental attachments clouded my thinking, and I allowed my children to live,
Whoa!
even as I retreated here in search
Got a
of
million
my own
spells in this
perfection.
case.
I want them. But your golems have evolved since you came down here. Perhaps, but they are still inherently flawed. I built them before I truly
Shadow
understood what
shield?
had to be done.
Ow.
They will never achieve perfection, and they will therefore unexpendable. They're expendable. Oh god. Once I became a demi-lich, much of what had clouded my thinking was stripped away. I had tried to make my golems into living creatures, but of course living creatures themselves are flawed. The last, I finally understood how to create the truly perfect being. For
These are
hundreds
really
of
high-level
years,
spells.
I have worked on this single creation, a golem unlike any other, and now my work is all but complete. What still has to be done? The demi-lich shudders, and you hear it sigh within its mind. This conversation is a waste of time, a sad remnant of imperfect being I once was. There's no
just-
purpose here. You could not possibly understand the magnitude of what I am about to achieve. You are flawed, imperfect. You must be destroyed before your very presence here taints my experiment.
Don't
An
end the
angry roar of
conversation
vile
yet.
hatred echoes through your
Yeah,
skull.
don't end the conversation.
Well, are you guys preparing or are you opening
That's what I'm-
breaking chests?
That's what I'm
Both?
saying.
Looting.
Like,
Lich
Well, the dialogue
skull.
the dialogue is about to end.
Okay, well, hang on a second. All right, this is a hat. This is not something important to that, I think. Okay, there's just a bunch of stuff in the chest, so I don't think there's anything critical to the upcoming combat.
All right, I'm
We
gonna
can-
prep.
We can loot it
Let's-
afterwards.
Yeah, I'm gonna save now. Let's get this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And
If I
don't
could
pause.
Turn back time. If
What
I could
form?
find a way,
What form would be super good against a demi-lich?
I would take those golems you built and they'd say,
Cheetah? Okay, fine. I'll be a big cat. See if
Cheetah?
that helps.
Is it time to dragon?
A large dire tiger.
Dragon, dragon, the
I'm ready.
dragon, Dragon Ball Z. Okay, I'm gonna
So
pause
the-
as soon as I end dialogue.
Okay.
Because I gotta do a thing that's very important. Wizard.
Look at me. I'm a big cat. I'm a big cat bones. And yes, my texture is all screwed up because I have a bark skin enabled, so it's like wooden skin tiger.
Ooh. I'm gonna time to
That's
dragon these nut. I've decided against dragon. I've made a different decision. Are you?
Alright,
Did someone else not me? Pause.
Unpause when you're. It looks painful. No, that's me. Look at me.
Yes. Demon baby.
All right, let me move so you can get in there.
Demon punching.
So far, I'm not hitting him.
I'm not hitting him either. Yes, try to catch me on fire, you weak head. Someone's doing damage.
Can we move him away from the fire? Because that's his fire. That's not
Yeah.
Argok's.
Oh well, I'm not taking any damage from it because I'm a being of fire. So.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
we
can
can't
you move
Well, I
him
don't know
away
how to
from the
move
fire?
him. How do I move him away?
Like that.
Oh
Ouch.
God. Did that work? He's not moving.
Yeah, he's not moving. Okay. He's just gonna hang out in the fire then.
I didn't take any damage. I'm taking damage, but I'm not taking damage. I feel like this fight might be boring.
Okay. Well, this is not effective. So I've got to figure out something else.
Oh God, not a choker.
Weapon ineffective. You mean my cat paws are ineffective?
My weapon is also
No,
ineffective.
like I see my, I'm taking
gonna die.
damage, but my health is not going down.
Let me see if this will work any.
The demon is not working. I took 100. Oh, now I'm dead.
Alright, let me see
Somehow.
whether or not this does anything. Oh, jeez.
281. He casts
And we're dead.
harm on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I
then-
was immune to that because of my amulet.
To harm? No.
Well,
I guess I thought it was death magic, but maybe harm is not death magic.
No, it's
Well,
healing
that
magic
was-
inverted.
Oh, good, good. Well, that was fine. Do I have to do that dialogue all over again? I mean, I'm not going to.
no, it should be at the end of the dialogue.
Blah blah
Oh, okay.
blah 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 blah.
Hold on, don't start the fight.
Blah blah
Yeah, I gotta figure out what the heck I'm gonna equip for this.
Blah 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 blah. Okay,
That's just physical.
I blah blah'd through it. We're there.
Let me see something here.
That Noel? Who's that Nolan? Hi, Blake.
Damage
How are
resistance,
you?
damage reduction.
Hey, Bladen.
And also, thank you, Nintogen. I practiced my reading skills. I can read at a 3rd grade level.
I don't know what we're supposed to do against him because nothing we did any damage. to him.
Magic. Maybe I just have to magic him. I mean, maybe the Baylor strat was not the correct strat. Maybe I just have to hit him with spells.
His immunity is increased versus cold and electrical.
Okay. Well, you know what? You have a fire wizard.
I know. I'm just
So
saying.
I know what you're saying. I'm just saying. I
Yeah,
can
he
use
also
my
has spell
magic
immunity.
on fire. Well, all spell
And-
immunity.
It just says spell immunity and also spell resistance increased.
Okay,
It is a
well,
demi-lich.
You know what? I'm just gonna summon the succubus. Somehow the succubus always makes combats easier. I cannot just do that though, can I? Can I summon the succubus? Oh, nope.
All right.
Well, I don't know what you were doing.
I don't know what to do for this fight.
Me
Well, let
either.
me
We're
test-
gonna try our best, I guess.
Let me test out some techniques. Fireball. Fireball just do it. Fireball did nothing. Magic missile. Let me get it out here. No, that didn't do anything. What the heck?
Okay, that's
Do we have a cleric?
No.
Oh, he's got that stupid eyeball garbage. This is Argot's fire, by the way. This new one. I think we have to burn off his BS. Can I just Death Finger him? Death Finger!
Ow.
The gay spray? Oh, wait. He's starting to take no damage, which makes me... Ow. 44 damage is a lot. Oh, I'm dead. Do I need, like, Dispel? Is that what I need to do?
Ardark, where are you?
He's
I'm
over
under
here.
the fire. I'm under the flame and webs.
Oh, Maker took damage.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what I don't know. Oh god.
Oh, I'm alive. Oh god. Oh, I'm stuck.
I paused.
What can I do? What would help? Well, let's start by... Oh god.
What the fuck is that?
I have no fucking idea. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, somebody
Oh,
cast
God.
weird.
I love it.
Oh,
Oh.
my god.
Take
Weird
me.
indeed.
Take me.
How did we hurt the Maker?
I'm not entirely sure, but I took like a bunch of meteors to the face.
And Rep's about to get
I'm
drowned.
about to die. Yeah, I'm stunned.
Oh, nope, you might not be dead. Oh,
No, there we
I
go.
was like, you might not be dead.
Okay,
And
hang on. I'm
he's
gonna
dead.
try to review the log to see what hurt him.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that myself.
Is there any way I can adjust my spell book?
I can't look at the log while I'm dead.
Can you wait for help and then look at the logbook?
No, as soon
Hang
as I click on
on.
the screen.
Okay, so what I can do, I can just respawn, and then I can look at the log.
Okay. See if you can find out what actually hurt him.
When did this happen?
It was a while ago. It's a lot of log.
Let's see. I did a whole bunch of evasion.
I think Argok was dead. So Argok had died once, and then at some point, the Maker took damage after Argok died before he got resurrected. So somewhere in between there.
I don't know what that save was, but I don't think we won it.
It was the autosave. I have a quick save.
Okay. His spell immunity,
Immunity
has charges.
Yeah, I think I have to probably
that
dispel
checks
on
out.
him. So I might have to prioritize a relearning of dispel.
I kind of wish that I could widen this window a little bit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Or just like copy it all into a text file and then like do a Command F or Control F. There's a water elemental that's like kind of in the way of all this log stuff. I honestly don't know. Like there's a lot of nonsense to sort through.
The eyes, he's like under a sanctuary. So I think we have to dispel that, but I'm gonna just have to take greater dispel.
Do we
Let me
have an
prepare
earlier
some of
save
that.
before we talk to him?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't think the first save that we have that comes here doesn't.
The
Talk
answer
to
to
him.
that
I
is
have to
no,
prompt-
since it autosaved since we died.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess we come back. Give it one more shot. I have one more idea. I think we might be because I don't think we talked to him right away.
Yeah, we
think-
did. We're talking to him.
Did we?
Yeah. Unless you start to talk to him again. Maybe you can choose to not talk to him.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
have
great.
to talk to him.
I'm gonna save again.
All right. Let's see. What spells do I have? Greater dispelling. I'm gonna take some of
Spells are not
those.
my forte. I'm only like level 5 druid.
I'm gonna get rid of that. Get rid of that.
I'm gonna look to
And
see if there's any
then get rid of
scrolls that I could
that.
use here that might help.
Okay. We're gonna do these, and then where is this? Clear this. Bring this down here. Okay. Let's try this. This is my Argok Plan 1. I don't know if it will work, but maybe it will.
I
My
am going
first
to
idea.
drop these golem pieces since I don't have them all.
Does anybody have anything that increases intellect by more than 5?
I do not.
My
What about
my ring-
owls? No, not
my,
owl.
my ring of clear thought is +3. Does anybody have a ring
Clear
of
thought.
clear? Yes. Anybody have a ring of clear
What's-
thought 4 or 5?
What's the intelligence spell? Is it
Ooh, wait.
Eagle Splendor?
This
No, that's
potion is
charisma.
specifically made to gold with
Fox's
small
cunning,
spears.
maybe?
Is Fox's cunning intelligence?
No, wait, something else.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
No,
Okay.
Fox's cunning. Yeah, I have Fox's cunning.
Okay, I'm
You
gonna
have-
switch.
It's a
Instead
4
of-
bonus. Damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna take this ring of spell battle. It has a dispel magic use on it, and it increases my spell.
Do you have greater spell breach?
What level is that? I have greater.
I know
I
we've
have-
seen those scrolls.
I have greater dispelling. Is a spell I have. I have protection from spells. Spell mantle. What does this do? Creates a barrier around the caster that absorbs all incoming spells and spell. I think that's what he's casting is spell mantle. Just banish his ass. Mind blink. What does that do? Renders all allies within the
Potion of
area
clarity
effect
for
immune.
fear. Yeah.
Premonition. That's not good. Greater sanctuary is not where I want to be. Greater spell mantle. Is that what you asked if I had?
I asked if you had spell breach.
Oh, I do not believe I have a spell breach. Unless it's like lower level than Bestow Curse. I think my greater dispelling Greater Dispelling attempts to strip all magical effects from a single target. It can also target a group of creatures, attempting to remove the most powerful spell effect from each creature. To remove an effect, the caster makes a Dispel check of DC 20 plus 1 per caster level against the DC equal the spellcaster's level. Ooh, that's... I don't know about that, but we can hope. Alright. I think I have a plan. I'm not going to go fight him yet, but
Yeah, I'm
that's
still preparing.
what I think I can do.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really. Thanks, Flash. Ole. I don't really know what else I can do for this fight. I don't know if I have a form that would be good for this.
Yeah, I'm honestly not too terribly certain what we got.
Excuse me. How you doing,
That'd
Flash?
help.
Wand of Arcane Disjunction. I have a lot of Dispel Magic items. That's a thing that I have a ton of.
Oops.
I can dispel the crap out. Mordenkainen's Disjunction? What is that? The heck is that spell?
Do you think he's evil?
Wait. Mordenkainen's
Demi-Lich is
Disjunction.
definitely evil.
Okay, I could try equipping Nameless Light and seeing whether or not that helps.
Effect spells include Spell Mantle, Globes of Invulnerability, Stone Skin, Okay. Alright, I got a 9th level that we can do. Let's see if this works.
I've got some more scrolls I can give you if any of these would be helpful.
No, I have Mordenkainen's Disjunction. That's 9th level Dispel Magic. So if that can't strip him of whatever he's got going on...
Do you have more than one Mordenkainen's Disjunction?
I can have up to 3.
Okay. Because you might have to use Disjunction more than once.
What's better, Weird or Time Stop as my 3rd spell?
Time Stop affects us, maybe Weird, I don't know.
What does Weird do? Summons that creepy thing? Stands before any
Yes,
creature.
that's what a Weird is.
If they fail, that touches them and they must make a Fortitude saving throw. If the save fails, the creature dies. I don't know. Ooh, Keen
Here's
Edge,
Summon
huh?
Creature 9, which might be super helpful. If you can summon a 9th level creature, what is that? That's an Elder Elemental.
Like those water ones that are drowning people?
I have some more scrolls to give you, hang on.
I think my
Take a look at these and see if any of these are good.
Oh, wait, no.
I have most of these. One with the land? What the hell is that?
It's not.
Oh,
great.
never mind.
Start with low-level spells first, like Classic Magic Missile to pop the barrier. Okay, that's what Blayton's suggesting.
And Magic Disjunction. Disjunction, junction, what's your function? I mean, I can take all these, but none of these so far except for the Summon Creature 9. Ooh,
Yeah, Summon Creature 9 might help.
Oh, amplifies level.
That's all I got for you.
We can try that one.
I can try casting Wall of Fire on him to help pop the SR.
I'm hoping Mordenkainen. I would not. Ooh. I would not cast any powerful spell. Strip the magic can also a group of creatures attempting to remove the 2 most powerful effects. Okay. I wouldn't do anything too crazy in case Mordenkainen cucks your spells, but
Hold on, my OBS is reconnecting. Give it a second.
Okay.
the Morden cucking would not be good for us, but I think we'll be okay.
There we go.
Okay. Let me rest.
You said you had greater dispelling, right?
I have greater dispel and I have Mordenkainen's disjunction,
Okay.
which is like greater dispel on steroids, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. I have 2 copies of that, and I have 3 copies of dispel. I have 3 dispels and 2 Mordenkainens. So, I've gone into anti-wizard mode, like anti-magic. Spell.
Do you guys have energy resist or death wards? I mean, I have like endure elements, but my spells are all low level because I'm mostly a shifter, and that's fucking useless again.
I'm immune to disease and death magic from my belt.
I thought I had a.
I have
I thought I had a death ward potion, but or death
Do you
armor.
both have clarity, potions of clarity?
Yeah, I have a
potions
couple.
of iron. I have potions of iron nuts. Iron guts. Oh, I wanted it to be iron nuts instead.
Yes, Locke, I know.
Oh, I do have a. Oh, what is greater spell breach? Is that the one we wanted?
I was
That's
saying greater spell breach, yes.
I do have a scroll. I did have a scroll of that. I hadn't learned it yet. Where is that? What level spell is that? Where is it? Is that level 3? What the heck level is greater spell breach?
It should say if you right-click on it and examine the scroll.
Well,
I already learned
I'm
it.
buffing up.
It's how is this better than Dispel though? I think Greater Dispel is probably better. This spell strips an enemy mage of up to 4 magical defenses, including Spell Mantle, Globes of Invulnerability. This spell will also lower the target's SR rating for 10 rounds. Okay, that is better than. Okay, we're gonna take away 2 of those. That is actually fairly good. So we will. Okay. Remove this.
Locke, it's a lot of work, and I don't have it all mapped out yet.
Okay. I think. Okay, this is my last rest, and then I think I'm ready.
Yeah, I lost my potion of clarity already, so I'm gonna wait till we're both ready. Before I drink another one.
Oh, okay, you have some. Okay.
I have more. Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't last very long. I've got like death armor, and it doesn't last very long at all.
Yep. I'm losing time on my buffs already.
You want to do a quick save?
Okay.
Okay.
Let me put Dispel on the front page, and then I'm ready to go.
I'm ready, as I'm going to be.
Oh my God! Stop hitting buttons. Whatever. All right. Are we ready so that I can like power through the dialogue?
Yep.
Yep.
The
Yep.
dialogue. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I don't care. Oh my God, menuing, speed run. Okay. Let's start with this. Get spell broke. Did that do it?
I don't know.
Mordecai in his ass.
So far, we're missing them.
Oop, take damage.
No, he isn't.
One. Kind of bullshit.
Yeah, still doing nothing to him.
Oh, I'm dead.
God.
I didn't get in a dispel, but I can't imagine that disjunction and he doesn't have glowing eyes around him.
Whoa, he's
though.
injured. Hold on. Don't unpause. What fucking hurt him?
I'm used
That's what I'm looking for right now.
sunbeam, thing. Sunburst. Let me see if that did any damage. 'Cause I was just throwing all the spell scrolls
Yes. I'm sorry. How do you say your name again?
I had. Viagra?
No, your character name.
Oh, Varig.
Varg. Varg used Sunburst. Varg damages the Maker 36 magical.
Oh, I have a powerful sun spell. Is it like radiant damage?
It did 36 magic damage, like unaspected magic damage.
then. So Sunburst does it. So I just pepper him with Sunbursts? I have a bunch of those.
Go for it.
Well, I don't have a bunch of them now. I could prepare those.
It looks like Sunburst is hitting him.
It's been dispelled.
Oh, okay, killed me again.
Do we just have to like Sunburst the shit out of ourselves?
Hang on, I got to reduce to 3 hit points. He's casting harm at me.
Greater invisibility did a thing.
Is that your time stop or is that his? I think that's his.
I'm guessing it's his. He's just casting a million spells.
Oh, he just used time stop to cast harm and then knock me out.
I have greater invisibility. But okay, so new plan. New plan. I max out on Sunburst because that seems to hit him.
So far, Sunburst seems to be doing anything to him at all.
Okay,
Yeah.
I mean I can prepare a few of those.
Okay.
And luckily it's in a spell slot that I'm not using for other things.
Reppin, you have the resurrection rod, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you want me to carry that and resurrect you guys as needed? Actually, do we have more than one?
Nope, I have one.
Shoot. Wait a minute.
So what does this do? Verbal somatic, target huge, instant, counter spell yes, save reflex
Once
yes, spell
again, you have
resistance.
summoned me more. Of
Yes,
course.
the brilliant explosion occurs with caster direct 1d6 per caster level to all undead. Oh! Non-undead creatures suffer only 166 damage. It's because he's undead that Sunburst does more.
Okay.
If we had a cleric, we would be... Do I have any
Yeah,
other,
this
like,
would be a great time
necromancy?
for a cleric.
Do I have any other, like, necromancy bullshit that hits undead people more? Slams, damage, does additional for every caster level. Like, am I negative ray on undead? Oh, healing. Nope, we're not doing that. Anything else do anything to undead that I have? Ghoul's Touch? Is that good or bad versus undead? Damage throws. We might... I mean, the one Sunburst did a ton. I have a feeling we might just be able to cheese this. Because I don't see anything else that will do anything against Shadow Conjuration, is there? Oh no, because it's too high level. God damn it.
Do we
I
have
can try
silence?
Spellcasting is a weak spot for me.
Argok, do you have silence?
I don't think I have a form that's good for
I
this.
probably do.
I'm wondering if we could just, like, throw silence on top of him, and then whoever has... And then, like, you would run out of the silence sphere to cast Sunburst at him.
Is Roshim Boshim?
Something.
Silence is level 3, right? Level
You're the
2?
wizard.
I don't know. I don't use those spells. I use Fireball. Polymorph Self. Could I polymorph him? No, polymorph Self probably doesn't work that way. Silence is like a level 2, isn't it?
Silence is pretty low level.
I don't think I have it. I have a scroll of it somewhere. I would have definitely learned it. Remove disease. It's the one that has like the wisp around them, right? Like around their mouth. I know I... Blindness, deafness. Oh. Oh, Bigby's Forceful Hand? What is that? I guess I don't have silence.
Okay.
Horde Wilting, is that good versus undead? No. I think the Sunburst is the plan. I think that's our... Can I maximize any of these? No. I have no maximize ability. I can't maximize sunburst. That would be sweet.
Okay. It looks like my best form for this is Drow Warrior, and it's not good. I didn't get any of the good forms because I couldn't keep leveling Shifter.
Yeah, I'm not even
And
sure if I was
silence
doing
isn't-
physical damage with that sword I tried. Like, it does
Yeah.
1d6 damage electrical, but versus evil, but, like, it's resistant to electric, so that may not be helpful.
According to this guide, my best form that I have available to me is Drow Warrior, and it's not good.
All right. I think 4 sunbursts and Iagra. How many sunbursts did you have?
Just one scroll.
Oh, you just have a scroll?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You
Wand
think
of
I'm a
Sterilization,
spellcaster?
Well, you cast it.
I just
assumed
have a
you
whole bunch
had
of
it.
things in my backpack that I just babble the words at it until the things stop moving.
Oh, Arcane Wand of Disjunction. Does anybody want a Disjunction Wand? Does anybody want to use the...
magic device?
Oh my god,
Magic
wizard!
Hand it over to me.
Wizard!
Hand it over to me. Let me see if I can use it.
Okay. I just don't know if maybe you had Dispelling while I drop crap on him would be good.
I
That
could
one?
try. Okay, I can use it.
And I'm not going to use it. Wand of Fire, yeah, that's cool and all, but like, it's not the world we're living in. Oh, what about this helmet? Helmet, blue, fireball, fire lash, prismatic spray, wall of fire. No, not helpful. Potion of clarity. This increases, helps clear and fortify the mind against mind effects. Nah. Potion of Fox's cunning. This is intelligente.
Oh.
Intelligente.
You have all the golden pieces except for the left hand, which might be in this fight.
So I'm ready, I think. So I'm gonna armor up. Not that that really matters. Does someone else want to talk to him? I guess that's another.
I can talk to him because I basically am contributing the least while you guys prep. So.
Well, I don't really need to prep. I just wanted to be far away so that I when I sunblast him. I might hit him with a disjunction, and then I'll drop 4 sunbursts on his ass and
let me
see
do
how that goes.
Potion of Bless on us and Potion of Aid.
And I'll take a Potion of Cunning.
All right, I'll talk to him. You guys ready?
I'm getting
Yes.
there.
I'm gonna destroy you. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Agra?
Just got one more thing I need to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, Argok, you might have to right-click on him and attack. Before you cast your spells, it may not work unless you right-click attack him.
End draws nigh.
Sunburst.
Yep, that hurt him. He's taking it.
Sunburst!
One more.
Sunburst! My last one!
One more.
No, I don't have any more!
I've got my scroll.
Pray,
Do it.
whatever gods you worship.
We did it. We sunbursted him to death. Oh my fucking god.
How do you beat that without Sunburst?
It's really hard. I was looking up strategy, and most people say this fight's really fucking hard.
He's carrying
that
a
was
golem
easy.
machine activator.
Okay, so we didn't find all the golem pieces. Oh, okay,
Thank you for the
well,
GG.
GG, yeah. Well, let's stop here because we're a little bit over.
Yes.
We'll figure out the end of
Wow.
this next time.
Yeah,
Power
we'll
of
figure out what's
Sunburst.
going on.
And I have to
That was-
rearrange all my spell slots.
I used up so many scrolls. I don't even know if I needed them all.
Yeah.
I only used 4 spells that entire combat. 4 Sunbursts. Just,
Fucking stupid.
But we needed the 5th one. If you didn't have that scroll, we were boned.
Yeah, if we didn't have 5 casts of Sunburst, we would
Yeah.
have not made it.
By the way, I no longer have money because I purchased a Rod of Resurrection in case I needed to raise you guys.
I can give you money. I have 160k, so.
Well, we'll figure that out like some other time.
Yeah. Yeah, this is it for tonight, so make sure to save your characters.
Oh, yep.
Oh yes, I need to save my character, the Sunburst Master. Now, I bet that is so easy. But how do you? If you're a cleric, how do you? I don't know. I have questions.
Yeah.
I understand.
Well,
I understand, but like, if you're a cleric, is that fight super easy?
don't know. People are saying like everything I read online was like you have to have high enchanted weapons, you have to have like really cheap tactics, you have to have lots of potions and buffs. Nobody has like an easy win for this except for what we just did.
Okay, well, post that easy win. Easy win. 5 sunbursts. Go.
Hey, I'll take it.
Anyway, thank you Kapasagi for the 15 stream streak, and Zier for the 16-month resub, and Speedy for the crab rave. So that's it for me. You all have an excellent weekend. Agra, what's your next thing?
So on Tuesday, I will be back with a new game. We are going to be playing, what is it called? Radiant Historia for the Nintendo DS.
Really?
Ooh.
Sounds exciting. For the DS?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah,
I love a good
cool.
I fiddled
DS.
around with it a little bit. It had an interesting thing where it was like, oh well, I guess we get to go back in time and reverse our mistakes and make people so they're not
Oh.
dead anymore. And I was like, huh. Well, I like the music
Very
and the plot is kind of interesting and the combat was interesting. So I figured, you know what?
Okay.
This is gonna be the next game.
All right, go see Iagra do that. And then next week for me, I'm planning a full 3-day week. I might, not a promise, I might do a Tuesday stream because I kind of want to do some other stuff that doesn't fit my schedule.
TBD
So,
Tuesday.
TBD Tuesday, but Wednesday through Friday is currently certain. So, say hi to Wolf. Playing, what is Wolf playing? A new game. Playing Rise of the
Wolfie.
Ronin. So,
Rise of the Ronin.
Ronin.
Ronin,
he is
Ronin,
live.
Ronin. Keep on Ronin, Ronin, Ronin. Yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody.
A
Have a
good
good weekend.
night. Have a lovely weekend.
Bye bye.
And for everybody
Bye-bye.
on my end, as we wrap up for the night, I do want to remind you all that you matter, you are important, you are cherished, and you are missed when you're not around. You deserve to be you. You can conquer the challenges that come your way. Have courage, be strong, and until next time, take care. Bye for now. Let's go say hi to Wolf.